Okay, it's the 29th of March. It's a very important video. I would suggest you watch this for the most part. Pennsylvania, New Jersey, up into New England. We have a very, very, very nasty storm that's going to happen next week. A lot of air support to make it very windy. Uh, Air support for snow in some areas to the north, even down. Some models show it down all the way down towards Philadelphia. But I'm showing you these. This is the MJO. If you follow the MJO, this will give you pretty good guidance what's going to happen. All these other El Nino and all these other models this winter have been messed up because the MGO seems to be controlling what's going on. If you look really closely in here, you can see here's the Managerial Oscillation number 3. This is based on the GEFS model. You can see right in here 2, 4, 6, 8. This is in 3. This is when you would have the coldest air for this time of year, and you would have setup for storms. If you look over here towards the Euro model, you can see almost literally the same thing. See if I can bring this in. You can see it all right through here, 2, 4, 6, 8. And this is, and some of the models even take it a little further higher, but this takes you into the cold and the stormy time. And so I think the storm that we're going to get is probably the game changer for the season, but it's probably the worst storm of the season. If this had fallen in February or even the beginning of March in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, we would be digging out of feet of snow. So we still have some bad weather, some snow, some rain, some heavy winds to worry about, but we're going to get into that now. Okay, so now this is like the birth of the storm. Now, remember, we have some rain moving in on Saturday, a little bit more on Monday, but these lows that are going to come through will keep the temperatures down to normal to below. But here's the birth of the storm, and when this is going on, it's already this is a 999 millibar. You're going to have some severe weather down in this area down south here, some tornadoes and everything like that and bad weather. Now this thing goes up, starts to intensify. It moves to the east, and you'll see. You're going to say, "Oh, it's over Ohio. It's all rain." Yeah, at that point in time, it is. But there's going to be this is going to transfer off to the coast here, and it's basically going to form a nor'easter. You'll see it's trying to go up through the legs, and then here comes your second storm starting to form off the Jersey coast and then up into New England, and you can see this is bombed out up here. When this bombs out, you'll have strong wind, gusty winds in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and we're going to end up because this storm is blocked to the north and blocked to its east, and we'll have a hard time escaping. So this isn't a storm that comes through and in a matter of 8, 10 hours it's gone. This will hang around for a while, and henceforth, my Wednesday night could be a rough night. Like here's Thursday morning around 7, and you can see it. The extent is all the way back, and deep low here. This can go down to 965 before it's done growing, which is very our deepest storm of the winter, I think. And you can see here's Thursday afternoon. It's still up here, and it's still circulating around. Okay, so let's get into what we're expecting weather-wise. We start this off. This is Easter Sunday. You can see no rain late in the day, but around 7, 8 o'clock, rain does enter Pennsylvania, and it rains through the overnight into Monday morning before that one leaves in the morning hours. And that's just your first low pressure system. Then here comes your next one. Some heavier rains moving through Pennsylvania. This is Tuesday during the day. And then you can see some high elevation snows up here, which is nothing as of now to worry about. But as you can see, this storm, once it starts to transfer its energy off the coast, this is Tuesday night into Wednesday. You can see it starts to snow up to the north. And then once that cold air gets in and it starts to wrap around, here's your Wednesday afternoon. And this is why I think Wednesday night might be a problem. You can see it kind of turning, it kind of comes in, and then we have our snow that comes pretty far down here, maybe towards Route 78, and you can see it curling around. But the storm is loading up out here, And so you'll have that snow, and you can see this takes you to around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, Wednesday and Thursday. It's snowing pretty heavier in New York or New Jersey, and then it starts to move out, and it just can't get away. There's Thursday afternoon, and you can see it's wrapped up here, almost like a hurricane, and it's circulating around, and you got snow being thrown back into Pennsylvania before this low actually starts to go. And you'll see it doesn't. Here's Friday afternoon. It's still circulating out here because it can't get away. So you do have some snow and some rain showers moving down with this whole mess as it before it moves away late Friday and goes out. Now, this is the Canadian model that shows snow total for the week. Now remember, some of this will melt as it falls. Some of it will snow, make the ground white, melt a little bit. But this is accumulations, which takes you all the way down towards Allentown here. Basically, Route 78, your line, and mountain snow's out here. But you can see the heavier snow through here. Now that's the Canadian model. That's what that shows. So the Pocono should get ready for that one. Hope you didn't put your snow plows away yet. The GFS shows snow pretty much the same area in northeastern and northern Jersey, except a little lesser amounts and a little less out here in western PA. But you can see a foot and a half, 2 feet up here in New York. So the storm's pretty potent. There's going to be winds involved with this too. Now the Euro control model, ensemble control, shows snow coming down here again, little lighter amounts. And then this is the ensemble model. And again, this one shows snow all the way down, even down towards Philadelphia. So just trying to say this is going to be there. It's not going to go away. The storm is going to hit. This is going to be the game changer. I always tell everybody when we go to fall to winter, there's a game-changing storm, a big storm that changes the pattern. This one here changes the pattern. That's going to bring in nothing, no snow, no more snow, but the temperatures are going to start moderating to where they're going to be near normal to just a little bit above, and then some days below normal. But I think this is kind of the finale when we're looking for big storms. Now we got to look at the Sunday. It's going to be no rain, but it's going to be some breezy winds on Sunday. Just so you know, what you're wearing a dress on Sunday. Temperatures basically on Sunday. I can bring this up. Basically, not too bad, but not warm like you would hope for Easter. Here's your temperatures: 40s and low 50s to the north, and middle to upper 50s in the south on Sunday. That's what you have there. Now the winds, quite strong. These are gusty winds. This isn't sustained winds, but you can see there's winds rotating around this, depending on, again, it's on the landscaping and things like that, or mountains and all. But we have gusty winds. This is Wednesday morning. They're gusting, and then this takes you to the afternoon. They're still gusting in eastern PA and New Jersey, and then up into New England. And then overnight, when this kind of changes to snow, you're going to notice that the winds die down a little bit, which is a good thing. But there's a lot of rain ahead of this. We're talking probably an inch and a half of rain generally for everybody. But take a peek up here. The reason I'm leaving this on a wide model, this is almost like a hurricane. I mean, it's deep enough for one, but you can see it gets its act together. There's your winds. These brown colors up here are hurricane force winds. And you can see it's got an eye, look at that. And that's quite interesting. And here's Thursday night into Friday, we still have wind gusts in the 20s. Excuse me, in PA, New Jersey, and up into New England. So we're going to keep an eye on this thing. And again, hopefully you didn't take your plows off and your snow. But I would say that if you're north of 78, and again, it could come down based on the 1 Euro model. But we're going to have to keep an eye on it. Again, it's Friday, and we're talking about the pine period for snow for PA and Jersey is Wednesday and Wednesday night. So we'll keep an eye out for this. But definitely the storm is hitting. I'm not backing down at all on this storm. Just a matter of how much cold air is going to come around the backside of this thing, and how much we're going to get when it comes to snow. And let's see here if I can make this work. There is your let's see, there's your rain moving through. You can see some heavier rains as it moves up. And so we need to be prepared for soggy ground. And that's what's going to make the snow a little rough, is if the ground is soaked and the ground is a little warm. But this is going to fall right now. The timing of the snow is Wednesday night. So it could make for some driving problems on Wednesday night for some areas. And again, I'm forecasting all of PA, New Jersey, up into New England here. So if you're in southeastern PA and southern New Jersey, you're the one with the question marks. Everybody else pretty much needs to be prepared for some sloppy weather and maybe some shoveling. Okay, that was a long video, but I wanted to get that straight and get that out there for you. Take it easy, be safe, and I'll update this tomorrow and see where we're at.